Not enjoying my coffee this morning, watering the garden before it gets blistering hot. Happened to take a peek over and see that our milkweed was kind of chewed up. So I figured this is a great opportunity to talk about what milkweed brings to the garden and the importance of ensuring that South Texas gardeners have milkweed available. So milkweed is the natural host plant for the monarch butterfly. Everybody's familiar with the monarch, or at least most people. And fall time, whenever the northern temperatures begin to cool down, monarchs begin to migrate south to Mexico. And Texas, southeast Texas, is right along that path. So we are an important part of this migratory pattern. So you can have a beautiful flowering garden this time of year, but you could be missing a key component for the monarch, and that is the milkweed plant. The host plant is where the adults lay their eggs. Those eggs will hatch, and these guys will begin to feed. They will eat this plant back to the stem, and then they will turn into butterflies that will continue the migration pattern. It's also important to ensure that not only do we have milkweed, but we have other flowering plants. We're talking about butterflies that are making a massive journey, and they need plants that provide nectar. And nectar is going to give them energy to continue moving forward. So having fall blooming plants is really vital. Now this is not necessarily a monarch here. This is a fritillary butterfly, but you can see it's feeding on nectar, getting energy, so that it can do the same thing for its host plant, the passion vine. When you stop and look at a plant like this, you look at it and see, oh, it's all chewed up. Man, what did I do wrong? What's eating it? This is a natural progression of this plant. This plant was actually eaten down to the stem once already, not long ago. It is completely regrown, and now we have a second round of caterpillars. Ideally, you want to plant native milkweed species. See, these guys are all chewing away. Now, most of the time, once they finish feeding and they get everything they need from the plant, you're going to find that most of these caterpillars are going to crawl down, and they're going to travel a distance away from the plant. They're smart enough to know that if they begin to form the chrysalis on the plant, they're going to be more prone to predators. So they'll go and they'll form the chrysalis in random spots in an effort to protect themselves. So you typically will not see them do that on the plant. Now this one here looks like obviously he's gonna go and just do it right here, which is fine. So it's important to think about planting different shapes, colors, and sizes of flowers, ensuring that you have host plant species in your garden so that you can create a little rest stop and a place for these insects to continue their life cycle and to benefit your garden and pollination. Seeing plants like this get eaten down to the stem is probably one of the most unique and interesting things that happens every year out here in this garden, and I never get enough of it. So if you're looking to see some life in your garden and make a positive impact, plant host plants, plant milkweed, and plant a wide array of flowers. Don't think just about yourself. and what you want to get out of the garden, from produce to herbs. Think about what's actually happening out there in the world and provide some resources for pollinators so that you can be more successful too. See you next time, guys.